Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time, but I am finally back and with a super exciting video in my opinion. I am actually filming my Tati Beauty Palette Textured Neutrals Volume 1 review. Now, a little bit of background before we get into this video. I'm extremely excited. I got my palette yesterday and I've been playing with it literally all day and yesterday. I know that's not a ton of time before reviewing a palette, but I have played with eyeshadow for years and I think I can tell what I like and what I don't like. Another piece of background information is that I have been a long-time subscriber to Tati and I am so incredibly excited for this. I was really happy for her for the Halo Beauty launch, but I just don't take a lot of vitamins and it's just not something I was like, I don't know, you know? So anyways, I was extremely excited when she finally launched her palette, and I have been subscribed to her, I want to say since 2014 or 2015. Yeah, so I am very happy, and let's jump into this video. So this, I'm going to cover up the top. Basically, it was just packing label. It came in a black box, and when you open it, it has a picture of her. It says Tati Beauty, and then on the bottom, after you take out the inside and everything, it says, "Beautiful is your story to tell." That is a little bit of glitter in there, sorry. But I thought that was super cute, and it also came with, I'll attach a video right here.
Oh my god, Tati Beauty.
But basically it came with this pretty interesting, it wasn't tissue paper, but it was almost like if cardboard and tissue paper met, and it seemed very protective. It seemed like it would really help take care of the palette in case someone were to not be gentle with it. So after you open it and you take it out of the cardboard tissue paper stuff, you get this matte with a gloss layover that says Tati Beauty. See when I shift it this way? And then it says pressed powder, palette, glitter, and then the Now Wait metallic sequin matte. And then it has volume 1 in the corner with the same this. So I really do like this packaging. I think it's very sleek, it's very elegant, and it's very her. But I think a lot of people expect someone more like Jeffree Star, who's out there and crazy and pink and blah blah blah, whereas Tati isn't like that. Does she do color from time to time? Yes. But like, I wasn't expecting a rainbow colored packaging when she announced her stuff. So yes, anyways, stopping with the rambling, I'm just gonna take off this sleeve, and then once you get on the inside, it looks almost exactly the same, except now you have a gold, brassy, rose gold type embossing finish of the same Tati Beauty, and then you have the same volume 1, and then in the end, it's almost just like a book where it says Tati Beauty on the side, volume 1. I have a feeling this is just speculation. Eventually, she's gonna come out with lots of other of these, and then it's gonna be almost like a book, and then that way when it's in your drawer, if you have multiple of them and you store them this way, you can see, okay, this is volume 1, this is volume 2, this is whatever. So I thought that was very interesting and smart of her. Now, when you open the palette, you get the plastic piece. Whoops. You get the plastic piece to cover up the shadows and the mirror, and then you get these beautiful shadows. Now, I'm sure all of you guys know by now the different formulas and stuff, but I am just going to explain it just in case. So basically, you get 6 shades, okay? and then you get 4 formulas. So this is all the same shade, and then just in the different formulas. So this is the matte, this is the sequin, this is the metallic, and this is the glitter. We have from right to left, we have Memory, Ritual, Story, Soothe, Aurora, and Poet. I'm going to show swatches right now. This is all of them in the matte formula. This is all of them in the sequin formula. This is all of them in the metallic formula. And then finally, this is all of them in the glitter formula. Next, another big note is how big this mirror is. This mirror is huge. It is a great mirror for looking. It's very true to life. You definitely can either look up close or far away. And even if you are up close, you can still see your entire face. So I can see detail and my whole face all at the same time, which I really like. And then you can back it up and look farther out. I also like how this, like she said, I'm already noticing that you can already start doing this. Obviously mine isn't super broken in, but I like how you can hold it like this. That is really convenient, and probably my first palette that actually can do that, and I really do like it a lot. Another note I really like about this palette is the blendability. My favorite formula is most likely the sequin, and I just think it's incredibly unique. It's incredibly pigmented, and it is also beautiful. So as you could tell when I was inserted the swatches, they are so pigmented. Like, that's one swipe of Aurora in the sequin formula. This is one swipe in the Poet of the sequin formula. Soothe. I don't know. So that's just a few of them, and I think they're just so beautiful and very unique. I am wearing this palette today, and I am wearing Aurora in the sequin formula all over my eyes, packed nicely everywhere as a base. And then I am using Soothe and Ritual. Soothe all over in the crease in the sequin formula, and then Ritual in the sequin formula as well, just in the outer V, and then I blended that. And then I am using Aurora on the lid, and then I blended it out. And then for the inner corner, I did use my Fenty Diamond Bomb glitter highlight thing. Another amazing thing I really like about this palette is the price point. This is one of my favorite palettes for this price. I have several pricier palettes. I have the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, which is nice, but I love the texture of this and the pigmentation and the blendability 10 times more. Like, the blendability on the Huda Beauty one, it almost seems like it just dusts away as you blend, and then it starts skipping, and I just don't really like that all that much. And then compared to like my Modern Renaissance, I feel like this is a similar but better formula of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, which is probably my favorite palette before this one. Another amazing thing about this is, personally, I love the color story. I think you can do, even though it is a neutral look or a neutral palette, you can do a lot of really cool things with it. I think you can go daytime, you can go evening, you can go really smoky with this black and all these glitters. You could do a full-on black smoky eye. You could just use it as a liner. You can use this a lot for darkening the crease. You could also lay it over and do a complete brown smoky eye. The orange, look at that. Like, look at how these sequins look. I almost think they're more pretty than the metallics. Like, I like the metallics, but I think my two most favorite formulas in this palette are the sequin and the glitter. But the sequin's still wearable. Like, they're still that glittery, but they're insanely wearable still. And then also, I think that, I didn't play with Poet yet, but I think Poet and Aurora would be so beautiful together. Imagine these 4 or 6 colors in an eye look. I think that would be beautiful. So the palette does retail for $48, and currently she is still doing pre-orders on her website, and I just watched her video that she just posted today on Thursday, Halloween, and it was her and Erica, and they explained that basically the pre-orders, it's not like they are pre-ordering and then like it's gonna be 5 months away because they have to still order the stuff from their distributors and then put it together or whatever. Basically, the way she explained it is she has all of the materials to make more palettes in her possession, but they just haven't made them. So if people, she could have just had people ordering them, but the fact is they would have taken a lot longer, and she didn't want to like deceive anyone. So basically, you can still pre-order on the website, but it's not a limited edition item. I think we get so caught up in influencers and them all having limited items or whatnot that we have to rush out and get it the first day, when in reality this is going to be around for a while and it's not going anywhere. I think the packaging overall is very beautiful. I think it's also very sturdy. I think you could hit this and it would be fine. Yeah, it does leave a little bit of fingerprints, but I don't know any makeup packaging that doesn't. Like, think about it. Modern Renaissance is another one of my favorites, and that's a velvet packaging. That's like the dirtiest packaging ever. Here, I'll pull it out. Alright, so to pull out a few other examples of that is, this is a bronzer palette that I have, and it is metallic, and it has a glossy finish, and it has fingerprints and makeup all over it. And then we've got the Modern Renaissance. I've seen much dirtier than this, but as you can tell, it's wearing on the sides, it's peeling off, and it has stains all over it. The Huda Beauty Desert Dusk, I think doesn't have as much wear because I just don't wear it that much, and because this thing on the front hides it. But if you look really closely, there are a lot of fingerprints on the back and around the sides. We've got the Jaclyn Hill palette. Of course, this is really dirty because it is a white palette. Again, I don't think it's really picking up very well how dirty it is, but like you can see stains. And then finally, my favorite highlighter, again, another like that kind of packaging. So I just don't think realistically any of the packaging is a deal breaker, because almost all packaging gets dirty if you wear your makeup. Another part of the review I want to give is that when I ordered it, I found checkout extremely easy. It was one of the best ordering processes I've had in a while. I tried ordering the Whitney Simmons Gymshark line, and every time I would put something in my cart, I would go to the cart, and by the time the cart loaded up, it was already sold out, each individual, and then I would go back and try and pick up more stuff. And then, whereas this, I was put in a queue and my palette was in there, and I went to check out in a matter of minutes, and then I got my items. So I think that the checkout was really good. I loved her site too. I thought it was beautifully done. Obviously, I didn't like play around on the site a lot before I bought it, but after I bought it, I was looking around at her website and I thought it was very pretty, and it was very Tati. Another thing I want to speak on is this is extremely Tati. Like, if you look at any of her videos, you know her favorite color is purple. This is a very wearable purple that I feel like she would wear quite often. She constantly wears warm smoky eyes, and let's be honest, what is a Tati eye look most known for? Glitter. And I don't really know many other YouTubers that wear pressed glitter as much as she does. And I have actually never really worn pressed glitter because I've always found it to be really hard to put on and kind of expensive, and not many eyeshadow palettes come with pressed glitter in it, so it's almost like you have to buy it separately. Or I always felt like in certain palettes, like for example, I'm gonna go back to the Desert Dusk palette. There is the one shade Cosmo in here, and it's a pretty color and all, but it's super gritty. You put it on your finger, like I can't even tell if you can tell that it's on there. And then I swatch it, and it's the most choppy swatch ever, and it like barely is sticking to my skin, and I feel like more is on my finger, like she said. And whereas if I were to swatch, let's just say, we'll do, for color purposes, we'll do Poet. I've got it on here. You can see that it's clearly on here. And then one swipe, and it's already so much more bold and pigmented. And yes, there's a little bit still on here, but it did actually transfer. I found that so easy. I have only played around with the glitters with my fingers because, to be really honest, I don't think I've really ever used eyeshadow lid shades with brushes. Maybe when I first started, but I just find it so much more difficult to do when I can just do this with my finger and then call it a day. I also liked how they did blend out. So I used Aurora Sparkles today, and I took my blending brush with a little bit of my Soothe shade that I went in originally. So I went Soothe, Ritual, and then after I pressed on Aurora, this pressed glitter all over my lid, I went back in with Soothe and a really fluffy blending brush and just blended it all over the crease, and it blended out really nicely, so it wasn't like a harsh glitter. Anyways, 10 out of 10. This may be a biased review, but honestly, I've been an extremely long time supporter, and I've loved her so dearly. I know that sounds silly, like just a YouTuber or whatever, but over the past, 6 years, a lot has changed in my life, and I've gone in and out of happiness and sad, and I've always had people like Tati to watch, and she's always brightened my day, and she's taught me tremendously about makeup. And when I first started watching her, I didn't even really wear makeup. I was just watching her for her personality while I was cleaning my room or drawing, and slowly I learned how to do makeup through her and Jaclyn Hill, and she is a longtime favorite of mine, and I will always be a ginormous supporter of her. So I am so happy for her. And Tati, I think this was an amazing palette, and I'm so happy I bought it, and I can't wait to see what you do next time. Alright guys, I will hopefully have a video up soon, another video up soon. I do want to get back into posting more regularly. I've missed doing this. And by the way, side note, this new background is my bedroom at college. So if you would like a room tour sometime soon, I would love to film that for you guys. But yeah, let me know what kind of videos you would find interesting, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys, thank you again for watching.